guest with a company that certainly knows consumer tech. They are very involved in helping get that tech to a lot of us. And I can be very honest with you, as you hear me talk about on the air all the time, we end up buying most of the stuff we need from our next guest's company too. And why is that? Because they're the best prices that we can find. How about that for a good endorsement? It's absolutely true. Soren Mills is the Chief Marketing Officer for Newegg and Newegg.com. Soren, welcome into Tomorrow. How are you?
Great, very good. Thanks for having us, Dave.
It's a pleasure. Didn't want to embarrass you by saying that, well, it's because it's the truth, and we share that with our audience. We're always recommending, as you know, products, and we try to help listeners find the best prices for things. More times than not, we end up saying, oh, and we found it on Newegg for X dollars. Check it out, because that's been the best price. So first of all, how are you guys able to do that and stay in business as long as you have without making a lot of profit?
Well, certainly. Well, first of all, thank you for being a customer. So we certainly
pleasure.
Appreciate that. You're in good company with over 25 million registered customers that we have at Newegg.com. And nice. So we're very proud of our community and our customer base. We think that our job as a retailer is really to support our community. We're for customers who are looking for tech-enabled products. We support that community. We're fueling their hobby and their passion. They're tech enthusiasts, and we serve that community. And so part of doing that is we have a commitment to bring you the latest products, cutting-edge products, sometimes products you don't find other places, so the biggest assortment, as well as part of that promise is to also give you the best price in doing that, because that's the customers are looking for that. They want to build more stuff. They want to buy more equipment. They want to have the latest, and to do that, you need it to deliver to them at the best prices. So, so we focus on all those.
And of course, you've got a whole bunch of your Newegg folks here on the show floor, Jim, and others that are looking for these kinds of products to say, is this going to sell well? Is this something that our customers are going to say, yes, I definitely want that, so get me a great price, and I'm going to invest in that as well. So you certainly have come to the right place at CES to be able to scour this show floor and say, we'll take 100,000 of those, and and you're an exhibitor's dream as well.
Well, that's right. International CES is fantastic. It's a great opportunity for us to see all the great new products for our customers in the upcoming year. Also, we really work a lot with our branded partners. So we work with the Intels and the Samsungs and the Microsofts and the Asuses of the world, and we really feel that it's about building the business together, and that this is an opportunity for us to sit down and talk together and to look at the new products, talk about the coming year. Where do we see the customer moving? What kinds of things are they looking for? How do we help them work together to develop markets?
And that's great, Soren, to hear you talk about that, because partnerships with the manufacturer is probably just as important as your partnerships with your customers, because they've got to jive. They want to know what's going to sell too. If they're coming out with something, doesn't mean it's going to be great. They need your input to say, how is this going to be properly marketed? And it makes a big difference in this whole innovative sense of consumer tech.
I think that's right. We really invest together. The branded manufacturers spend a lot of money on consumer research and on developing these new technologies and the latest. We focus on how do we bring those to our customers and fulfill them and merchandise it in a really great way for our customers and build that community. And so that partnership together is really what does it. We feedback what our customers are saying, and the manufacturers work with us on their roadmap and their future products.
I can see why you're the Chief Marketing Officer, because you've got it. I mean, you got the big picture here. It's not just, sell. It's about these partnerships that make not only a successful business, but a successful partnership to continue, if I may, into tomorrow, because that's so important. What has been selling at Newegg? Let's talk about last quarter, since we're just into the new year. But what were the biggies during the holiday season that you guys were moving more of than anything else?
Well, we were really excited about the holiday season. We satisfied more customers than we ever have before. So we saw record sales. We saw terrific growth in sales over Black Friday and on Cyber Monday, and we saw a lot of really strong categories. Our core categories that were really strong. Those IT components that people know they can go to Newegg for, whether it's the new latest in video graphics cards or the hard disk drives or SSDs. All those did very well. In addition addition, we saw real growth in the Ultrabook market, and as well as in the 2-in-1 market. Customers are looking for that new solution that combines a tablet and a laptop together into one. Those were doing terrifically well. In addition, we saw real growth in the TV segment. So we had a new 50-inch Changhong TV. Changhong is here. They have a fantastic presence here. We sold an absolute ton of those. We have that product exclusively here in the U.S. and even into 2014. So that's where we see the real growth in the market.
And it's funny because we've heard from a lot of listeners that say they typically don't think in terms of buying something like a TV online because they think they have to go touch and feel and so forth. Well, you make it not only easy and affordable, but of course you're going to make sure they're happy about a purchase. So not to sweat that,
That's right. And we make sure they've got the right customer service and that we keep the customer satisfied. We'll always take care of them. I think the technology is so good these days, people can see it. They understand they can buy with confidence online. They know that we're going to be there to support it with the after-sales support and service, and we see the market and the growth really growing to that side.
Now, as we're chatting with you, it's still early in CES as we're doing the middle of 3 weeks worth of coverage, but anything in particular that's jumped out at you here so far this year that's saying this is going to be hot? This is going to be a product everybody's going to want.
Yeah, there's we're really about kind of these emerging categories and what we see that's developing in the market, and there are a couple of trends that people know that because we have that tech community and that tech customer that they can come by from confidence with Newegg because we've got the people who know technology, so you can be confident to buy your products there, and you're in what can sometimes be confusing for customers in this technology market. So with that customer base, there are a number of areas. One of them is gaming. We see a lot of growth in the gaming area. The new gaming consoles are fantastic. What we're seeing in PC gaming, then the different kind of products you can use for doing that around your house from Valve and the Steam products, and we see there's a lot of new titles that are going to come out. There's a strong community around it, so we just see that gaming continuing to grow in the household. The other area are in the home automation. We see a lot of products that are tech enabled, that items in your house that before, whether it's your key lock, whether it's your small appliances that before weren't smart devices, but today can be connected. You can get an app on your phone, and that is really, we're starting to see a real growth there. And I think the other area is in wearable technology. Oh, yeah. We see a ton of that we're selling on the site. We've got a home and a great destination for that. That's a market where we're explaining it to customers. There's a lot for us to talk about there. A lot of things that people have questions about, and on Newegg you can find the answers, in the community they'll support that. But we think wearables are going to be a really growth and emerging category this year.
Well, Soren, you're a delight to chat with, and I want to get more insight from you, and especially as we progress into this new year and see where things are headed to, especially after CES, to be able to talk to you about, well, now that the dust has settled and the products are getting to you to distribute to customers, how are things going? And let's see about these trends. Are they in fact what you were thinking, and what else is popping up as well? So
great, we'd love to.
Love it. Newegg.com for more information, of course, and we'll link you there as we do regularly anyway when you hit us up at intotomorrow.com. And thanks. Continued good luck here at the show. I know you guys are working like crazy to make sure you have the cool stuff that's being introduced.
Well, we do it on behalf of our customers, so it's all about our community and our customers. So
love it. Excited. Thank you, Soren. When we're back, we have much more as we continue our second of 3 weeks of coverage on Into Tomorrow. I'm Dave Graveline. This is Into Tomorrow, 19th year from CES on the Advanced Media Network.